Survival of the fittest. Point blank period. They preaching the wrong religion. This shit is killing my spirit. So I study my lessons. That's a lot for the blessings. What's the essence? My culture was to sell dope. Bust down Cuban links and wear mink coats. Podcast, wishing you more health, more wealth, and prosperity in all your endeavors. And this is episode of On Game, featuring who?
Blanch.
Mom, featuring my mom. You know, everybody knows she's a social media darling, man. I just like to bring her out so she can discuss different topics and subjects of things that's really popping or things that's trendy. As the old folks say, things that people have going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're going on. Yeah, man. So today, I know everybody got introduced to my mom through my social media page and my Facebook page, and everybody became enamored about her, and everybody was just so in awe about her, and they, you know, really loved my mom. So it was only right that we had to record it and let y'all see the things that I've been seeing for the last 35 years. Now the whole world get to see who Blanch or Miss Grand is, you know. So, man, without further ado, I would like to introduce y'all to my mom.
How's everybody doing?
It's like I said, man, it's the Culture Podcast. And right here, we discuss topics on everyday living, things that happen within our culture. Also, you know, health, wealth, money, things that could advance us in society. But most of all, we discuss what makes us go. And, you know, today, it's just some interesting topics, you know. First of all, you know, Blanche, she's going to discuss certain things. I'm going to ask her a Q&A on about what she think on certain topics, you know, whether it's relationships, cheating, you know, a man cheating, open relationships, you know, even open marriages, because there's a thing about, you know, open marriages now. So it's a very unique topic, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to get into all of that, you know. So how you feel? Okay.
Feel pretty good.
Okay, so what you drinking on today?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh, okay then. All right. Well, you don't give them too much advertising dollars. You know, see, she got the champagne right here, you know. Yeah, so let's get into it. So, what is your perspectives on newly formed relationships where people are just getting to know each other? What is your advice to other females that's just getting to know a man that she just met? What if they meet on the first night, Mom, and they get a bond with each other, you know, and they vibing a little bit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What about she, you know, decides to have sex with him? Would you consider her, you know?
First time they meet,
Yeah.
they have sex.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I can't. That's a bond that is very surprising, because when she meets him,
Right,
and for the first time, and they
right,
talk,
right,
she don't know.
right,
Y'all gonna end up in bed together.
right.
Well, that's what it is. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. You're consensual.
If it's consensual, right.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't taking nothing, right?
Right.
So let me ask you something. Have you ever in your life met a man on the first night and decided to lay in bed with him on the first night? It was just that captivating? I just want to know.
Well, I haven't did that before.
What you mean?
I never did that before.
So you sure?
I'm sure.
Are you sure?
But he hot, she hot, then, you know, boy, I'm telling you the truth. It'll be banging. Shit. You know, I've never did it before, but, you know, I don't have no
problem with it.
No problem with it. And if that's what she want to do, that's what he want to do, then so be it.
So be it.
It be that
connection.
Yeah, that connection.
That energy.
Yeah.
You gotta have that energy, that connection, that vibe, stuff like that.
And you can't stop once you
can't stop. See,
can't
most
stop.
of the time I escalate like that. When you drinking alcohol, you got spirits involved, you know. And then once that man latch on her, you know, once he put his lips on her, ain't no going back after that.
Ain't no going back after that.
Ain't no going back after that. You saying like you experienced something like that before? What's going on? Yeah, I know this is an interesting topic, especially in this day and age, especially with the demographics of men to women in certain areas. You go to places like California, it might be 30, 40 to 1. You go to places like Atlanta, it's 20 women to 1 man. And sometimes the ratio can be higher.
Yeah.
Right? Then you have men that's successful men, or men who is going out, making a dollar, making a living for himself. You know, he's an attractive guy. You know, he has nice things. He has his things. He has himself together. He's very successful. And naturally, before even social media came out, women are going to be gravitated towards that type of stuff if they have that unique type of character in a man, right? So I want to speak on the situation far as like, how do you feel about men with like infidelities, like in cheating, right? Do you think infidelities is almost like something that's inevitable or that's bound to happen? How do you feel about cheating with a man, and how should a woman respond to a man cheating on her with somebody that she actually loves?
Well, it'll hurt, you know, if she loves him, you know what I mean?
Right.
But it'll hurt her, you know. It'll take a while for her to get it together.
To the solution if a man cheat on her. We got the politically correct answer, but what is the answer that you want to tell them? You want to tell fans?
I'm gonna get the hell on. I'm gonna move on.
Or you gonna do what if you with him?
I'm gonna leave.
You gonna get your lick back too?
Shit. I'm gonna leave.
Tell everybody about the story about you and my daddy when you say that. This is a unique story, right? Because look, I've been listening to the story, man, ever since I've been a kid, right? Evidently, you know, my dad had took a woman on a date. You know, sometimes dates.
He know not to take her on no goddamn. He know not to take her on no damn date. He had been with me for 10 years. How he gonna take a woman on a date? That's what.
Exactly, but I'm just saying, like men take women on dates. It's meaningless, right? But what you're saying is a man not supposed to take no woman on no date if he in a relationship, right?
That's right.
But that could have been his co-worker. What you think about that?
Well, whatever.
He wasn't supposed to be with no.
I don't care who she was. I seen the shit with my own eyes.
So you saw it about to go down.
I saw it.
You saw it.
I saw it.
So what happened on that dreadful night that you called my daddy? What concert? Who was the artist that night?
Keith Sweat, honey. It
Keith
was
Sweat.
on December 30th.
It was on my birthday?
Yeah, it was on your birthday. That's about the only concert that came on a Friday. And I had Quita. Quita was with me.
Right.
And she said, Blanch, there go George Shell. I don't know how she seen him, but he came up on our road. And I said, damn sure is. And I walked down just as nice. When I could have raised hell.
Right.
But I didn't. Everybody say I act up. I didn't act up that time. I tapped him on his shoulder. He thought he seen the ghost.
Really?
And I walked back up. But he wasn't holding hands with her or nothing like that, you know.
You know, he was just in the presence of it, right?
Yeah.
So, wasn't no confusion caused right there? You didn't cause a scene?
I didn't cause a scene. I walked right on back up there and sat down.
Through the whole concert?
Through the whole concert.
So they weren't able to enjoy themselves or anything.
He went on. He went on to the other side.
Now, see, this is a lesson for all the ladies that's out there. You have to understand. You don't have to act irate. I understand. I know the emotions are high. Alcohol is involved. But you don't have to act the ass if you catch a man out there cheating. I'm just bullshit. But
Hell, you know a woman feelings, you know what I mean?
right.
She gonna act up. Shit.
Was you hot?
I was hot as a motherfucker.
So what happened after that?
I didn't see him till that Monday. And I was getting ready. Was it Giggins? Shit. I had Red Boy, he had to be 12 years old. Red Boy was sitting there with you. You was in your playpen. I said, I know I was in the bathroom. I heard somebody. And what I heard was your dad come out the bathroom. I put my house coat on. I come out the bathroom. He was in there sitting. He was sitting at the kitchen table. I told him, I don't want you no more. I don't want you no more. That bitch you was with, you going with her. You can have her. He asking me, what you do with the money? Because he gave me $100 for your birthday. Lord have mercy.
So who ended up being the female that he actually was with that night?
The bitch he's still with. He's still with her. Cause he loved Blanch. What no other woman could.
Yeah, man, that's how things unfold sometimes,
But he said, I still love you, but I love my wife too. And their mammy was gonna be there. Everybody from Greenville.
At the Key Sweat concert.
That begging motherfucker, he called me to lose my goddamn love of my life and my best friend. He was my best friend.
So that's the person that you would call your muse, basically.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was your best friend.
I hate that too. I still hate it. I was the one for him. That's what his mama told him. Because his mama knew I was the only one could do something with it.
Really? Because nobody else knew. Yeah, he definitely is.
Everybody go, well, why would he want somebody to da-da-da-da? They didn't know him like I did.
So they thought he was an angel.
Mm-hmm.
In today's day and age, they have what they call open relationship. Do you think if the concept, you know what an open relationship is, right?
Yeah, that's when the people are married and they're still in the home together.
No, that's an open marriage. I'm talking about an open relationship. Same concept still applies. Do you know what an open relationship is? If you and somebody's inside a relationship, one person agree that it's all good. They can deal with whoever they want to deal with, and you can deal with whoever you want to deal with, and y'all just bond together.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts with, especially your thoughts about this situation in modern time about an open relationship?
I think it's good.
So you could have dealt with George being in an open relationship?
No, I couldn't have dealt with him. Hell no, I couldn't deal with him.
So you couldn't take that type of heat, man?
No.
So you said it was good, but I mean,
I don't know. I can't tell you.
Okay.
Open relationship. You and this person in a relationship, and it's okay if you and her see other people.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be good.
But right.
But today, you know what I'm saying. But back in the days,
Right. So check this out. Even with the open relationship thing they got in place with people who's supposed to be in monogamous relationships, which is just you and another person, right? They have what they call, even when you make a union with one another, getting married, they got what they call open marriages. Well, you got two married couples that deal with other couples or deal with other people.
They be swingers. They ain't really swingers, but they.
That's kind of like a concept of it, but
you know what? Today, in this time, it's good that people want to stay together. They don't want to depart.
Right.
They already know each other, but he or she done met somebody else. They not sure what they done met, but they know what they already got.
Right.
So I think that's good,
I think it's good for a woman to experiment a little bit, a man to experiment with somebody else a little bit.
Because you only have one life to live.
Right.
And the way the world going now.
But what if you dealing with a man, right?
Uh-huh.
What if you dealing with a man and you love him, you at home with him, and let's say that he can't perform, or
he got to take Viagra. He had to take Viagra, get one of them toys. Ooh, Lord, I don't know.
Man, if you dealing with a man, and let's say if he can't please you, he ain't got enough down there. What you cheat on him, or?
Hell yeah.
So, yeah.
But
man.
as long as he let it slip through his lip, it'll be just fine.
What do you mean by slip through your lips?
If he ain't got enough to please me, he got to let it slip to his lips. You all know what that means. And he might be able to keep me then,
It's interesting, man, because, in today's day and age, especially with social media, men get so much thrown at them compared to your days when you was partying in the 70s, when you partied in the 80s was your days. So when you was partying in the 80s, it was prevalent to go out and just see women that was beautiful women at the dance club, but men didn't have to see beautiful women every day that's at their best, not at their worst. I mean, I'm talking about at their absolute best with their hair and nails, but social media kind of give you that utopia of seeing women with their hair, their nails done, their toes done, with the filters and their hair done every day. So you get some unique perspective of who a woman is, but it's not the actual perspective of who that woman is as well. With me saying that, it's a lot of women who make themselves available, but they are not per se prostitutes, but some of them are working girls on social media. What do you think about men buying pussy?
Tell you something. They let them buy. It's okay. It's okay for a man to buy some. But if that pussy ain't no good, she gonna have to give him his money back.
All the girls making a little money.
They want to make a little money, let them make a little money.
Let them make a little money, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. But like I say, if it ain't no good, she got to pay him.
I'm trying to tell you. So with that being said, right? Since this is an episode of On Game, see, she putting y'all up on game on relationship advice, how to approach a relationship. But she haven't said anything about how to treat a man, but because she can cook, I guess not then, But she don't know how to treat no damn guy because she thinks she's a thug, and that's you think with social media, you see some of your nieces on social media, and they gotten grown, and it's so much of a variety of different men. It's like a vending machine where they can choose which any type of man that they want. He's tall, he's dark, light skinned, whatever they can choose from. It's like a candy store. But do you think, with your experience of seeing, you got two daughters, but one of your daughters married, the other one she's single. Do you think social media make women out of whores?
Damn sure do. The social media have really turned these women into whores because they got their telephone.
Survival of the fittest, point blank period. They preaching the wrong religion, this shit is killing my spirit. So I study my lessons, that's a lot for the blessings. What's the essence? My culture was to sell dope. Bust down Cuban links and wear me.